Hello everybody, welcome back. As we are healing and journeying and having our little alphabet soup, I want to talk about something that I found lately that has been helping me. So I don't know if anybody remembers, Kipling did a little short story about a mongoose called Rikki Tikki Tavi. And I just remember there was like a little cartoon that came on, it seemed like every Sunday when we were getting ready for church, that I watched when I was a kid. And I don't know why that popped into my head the other day, Lord knows. Whew, there's a lot in there sometimes that we're not gonna explore that yet. But that popped into my head, and I am going to therapy, and one of the things my therapist talked about is the mental monkey. And for some reason, I didn't feel like a monkey, kind of felt like a mongoose. Some of my friends refer to me as a honey badger, even. I don't know if anybody remembers that, when it was very popular for, ooh, honey badger, nasty and all that. But I digress, as one does. So, Rikki Tikki Tavi. How did I incorporate that into actually helping me? Well, mongooses eat snakes. And when I was in my young svelte days back in the bars and going out and doing things, I had a group of people that I hung out with. Actually, I dated one of them for a while. And his friends would always say like, oh, she cute, but she got snakes in the garden. And they were talking about me. Now, those snakes are those intrusive thoughts, those things where it's like, oh, you're not quite getting it. Your relationships are a little damaged, or, you would strike out and bite somebody and try to put some poison into a situation. And I look at those snakes as coulds, woulds, shoulds, and assumptions. So as I'm going on this healing journey, I was like, well, what can I do? Because I'm trying to not be reactive. I'm trying to be proactive. So I sat down and I started doing a meditation. And in this meditation, I let my mind wander. And I was just kind of picturing Rikki Tikki Tavi. And I was pulling on my ear, touching myself in certain places as I was just seeing it. And I was seeing Rikki Tikki Tavi just get those snakes. So now, when I'm in a situation, kind of can pull on my ear or tap in that same place as I was doing that meditation. And I send Rikki, and I'll say, Rikki Tikki Tavi, Rikki Tikki Tavi. And so I'll send that mongoose after those coulds, those shoulds, those woulds that are in my head. When I start making assumptions or trying to think for somebody else, I'll do that. Now, does Rikki always win the fight? No. But the good thing is that it does help make me a little bit more aware of it. And it gives me a moment to pause, breathe, and take some of the sting out of those snakes maybe. And clearing house of some of the snakes. Thanks, until next time. And just remember, that's why you always have a box of wigs and dildos, because you never know what's gonna happen. If you like what you see and wanna see more, like, subscribe, and follow. Thanks. See you in the next video.